5 Facts about U.S. Trade Partners. In 2024, the U.S. engaged in more than $5.3 trillion in international trade. About $2.1 trillion were exports, while imports accounted for about $3.3 trillion, a $1.2 trillion trade deficit. The U.S., one of the largest global economies, is heavily reliant on imports to meet domestic demand, but is still a major exporter. Countries that rank highest in total trade volume, exports plus imports, with the U.S. are Canada, Mexico, China, Japan, and Germany. Canada is the largest, with trade totaling $975.9 billion, $370.2 billion in U.S. exports, and $605.8 billion in imports. Mexico ranks second, with total trade of $476.9 billion, and import surplus of $130 billion. Despite recent tensions, China has combined trade of $762.1 billion, with U.S. exports of $349.4 billion. Japan's total trade with the U.S. is about $223 billion, with U.S. exports being $76 billion. Germany's total trade with the U.S. is valued at $236 billion, with U.S. exports at $77 billion. So what does the U.S. export? High-tech goods like semiconductors, computers, and telecom equipment. Aircraft and spacecraft also make up a large portion of exports. Agricultural goods are exported, including soybeans, corn, and meat, with China and Mexico, some of the largest buyers. The U.S. also exports vehicles, heavy machinery, engines, and electrical equipment, with Canada and Mexico being primary markets. Tariffs play a major role in shaping U.S. trade policies. The trade war with China, escalated in 2018, led to tariffs on hundreds of billions of dollars worth of goods, primarily Chinese electronics, textiles, and steel. In return, China imposed tariffs on U.S. agricultural products such as soybeans, pork, and grains. The U.S.-Mexico-Canada Agreement, USMCA, that replaced NAFTA, has reduced tariffs between the three countries, though that is changing with the second Trump administration. Tariffs on goods between the U.S. and European Union countries have fluctuated, especially on steel and aluminum. Both sides have imposed tariffs on specific goods, but negotiations continue. Overall, the U.S. runs a trade deficit, importing more than it exports due to high consumer demand, and the U.S. dollar as the world's primary reserve currency, making imports relatively cheaper. But a trade deficit isn't inherently negative. It can signify a healthy economy, indicating the purchasing power to buy goods from abroad. Globalization allows labor as well as goods and services across borders, so trade will remain a focal point of national and international policy discussions. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.